Hi, hello and welcome and to another episode. I think it's 25, maybe if you include the stream. We just arrived in North and we are riding now. Let's see. I cannot go around here. I'm not sure, I don't see any monsters so far. Maybe I have to first go to the...
You're as excited as a child. I think I'm just caught up in the moment.
I understand this. So which way do we go? The plains are so vast that it's surprisingly easy to lose your sense of direction. True, maybe it would help if I showed you a couple major landmarks to help you get your bearings. Over that way is Zender Gate, that where we set out from. That landmark over there is a triangular rock. It's sort of the centerpiece of this part of the highlands. It's so massive. The farther away we can see it from, the better of a landmark it will be. Oh, what's the building over there left of it? Oh, that's a watchtower built by the Imperial Army in the southeastern part of the highlands. Heard that they built it to keep an eye on the Calvert Republic out to the east. Highlands border both Calvert and Erebonia, much like a crossbow. Yep, and finally, if you look towards those mountains, my home is out in that direction. Gotcha. Let me take another look at the map. Okay, I think I have a better idea. Okay, triangular stone, I see it. Ancient quarry, nomadic settlement, Imperial watchtower. Okay, yeah. It seems like we out to keep this map handy until we are more familiar with the highlands, so. Come to think of it. What are those stone pillars over there? Oh, now that you points them out, I'm surprised I didn't notice them before. They seem man-made or at the very least, not the sort of construction nature would leave lying around. There are quite a few similar objects in structures scattered across the highlands. Most folks think they were remains of the civilization that existed here over 1,000 years ago. Wow, that's pretty far back. I suppose in that way they are not dissimilar from the animist ruins in Urbonia. Perhaps not. Yeah, okay. I mean, if it is really takes 8 hours, then we should probably also on Sunday start early to have at least something of the day. Okay, this direction. I don't think there are any monsters so far. Maybe tomorrow or so.
The sun's almost down. We're almost at the settlement. Let's keep up the pace, guys.
Okay. Or do we stay an extra day longer because the trip was so long? I'm not sure. We will see. We will find out. So this is Gaius' home, huh? Even though I have never been here before, it feels nostalgic somehow. Moment. Indeed, the scenery makes me a little wistful for my own home. You can say that again. Well, we don't actually stay in this area all year round. Sometime between summer and fall, we move to another location further to the north. I guess that's why they call you nomads. Nomads then. Is that why you live in those strange tent buildings? Yep. They are made with thick cloth and designed so we can put them up and take them down pretty easily. Anyway, let me show you to my home first. Then we can go and greet the elder after. Ooh, bro. Welcome home, we missed you. They're very lovely, nice family he has. I'm glad to see you have been blessed with such wonderful friends. His parents. Dad, Mom, I'm home. Welcome home, Gaius. It's a pleasure to finally meet you all. I'm Gaius' mother, Fatma. I'm Gaius' father, Lakan Rossel. I'm very glad to meet you, to meet my son's friends and schoolmates. The pleasure is all ours. Likewise. I have prepared a place for all of you to stay while you are our guests. There's much to discuss, of course, but you should drop off your belongings there first. It will soon be sundown. Come to my home and share in our evening meal. We will do so. Oh, it's a lovely night in the mountains. This is delicious. How do you get it to taste so good? We season the meat with herbs and rock salt, then rub it and cook it. It's made to the tastes of our Highlanders, so I wasn't sure if your Herbonian would like it. All I can say is I would be waiting a second. I wasn't sure if this was a compliment or not. The land of North is nothing if not a free country. I have no doubt your time here will make for a very unique experience, so not without inconveniences here and there. Still, these highlands have plenty of history with your own homeland. To the story of Emperor Dracula, we have been learning in class how during the War of the Lions he first started gathering his army here in North. The Empire and the Republic should work together and not fight wars and be foes. They are different, they have maybe even different government systems and so on, but this should not be a reason to hate each other. Thankfully, we have managed to avoid any armed conflicts in the last few years. Although politically and economically, relations between the two are only growing worse. It seems like likely that similar conflict is what led to that incident in Crossbell last month. No doubt an outgrowth of the ongoing conflict between pro-Calvadian and pro-Emporian forces in the government. So it seems. Be that as it may, to both countries, North is a remote region of relatively little importance. While there is a military presence in the highlands, that is not something you should have to worry about during your stay. Just try to focus on your field study while you're here. We will do what we can. You must be the one who chose our task for this month's field study, right? Indeed, I did. Though the hour is already late, I will give you your task in the morning. As for the area you will cover in your study, I think it would be wise to focus on the southwestern plains tomorrow morning. We crossed the area in our trek here today, I believe. As the highlands are a vast, wide open space, they extend well past the northern end of the settlement but let's just start with the southwestern plains. Sounds good to me. So everything we have got on the agenda for tomorrow will be in the southwest. Exactly. Try and be back at the settlement around noon, Gaius. I will give you the remaining task after our midday meal. Got it, Dad. The fire is already gone. Okay. Anyway, here I am talking your ear off when I should be letting you get some rest after your long day. We rise before the sun here, so sleep well. Morning will come sooner than you think. Let's see what we have, where we will stay. Oh, this little hut, tent thing. I will grind here, so yeah, this will be something I will do soon. At least a few hours. I want to try it. Oh, don't worry about it. Green and Jesus are both gentlemen after all. We have nothing to worry about. And of course. Ah, thanks, Gaius. You will be staying over at your family's place then? My sister was insisted on it. I couldn't turn them down. Will it be alright if I come in and wake you guys up at sunrise? It sounds fine. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep the moment my head hits the pillow. By all means, get your beauty sleep. Alright, pleasant dreams, everyone. Good night, Gaius. Good night. He's quite a fortunate man. I thought the same thing while we were eating dinner. He has got those adorable siblings, two parents who really care about him. I can see where Gaius gets his calm and level-headed personality. Parts of a caring family growing side by side with nature like this, it's like he couldn't have turned out another way. True enough. Anyway, it sounds like we have got an early wake up call coming our way. We should get some sleep. No objections from me. I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep on my way at this rate. Well, let's get dressed for bed and turn off the lights. Let's do this, I guess. Let's do this, I guess. Anyway. A long day awaits us. I guess. A very long day.
Where am I? Oh, right. Nord Highlands. I feel surprisingly energetic. Maybe it's the clean air or that great food we had yesterday. I wonder if Master Ka-Fai trained out in the wilderness like this.
You're up early, Reen.
Morning, guys. Whoa, hold on. Why are you dressed like that?
Oh, I was just helping put the sheep out to pasture. They should almost be done fixing the morning meal now.
Okay, I guess we should wake up the others then. Eustace, Elisa, Emma.
Rise and shine, everyone. It's officially the crack of dawn.
Where am I?
Are those sheep? Glasses.
You guys.
I suppose none of you are used to waking up quite this early.
When you have animals, you have to wake up early, or you do it naturally because they are making noises. I guess. I have never woken up like this. This is delicious. I concur. Let's see what our tasks are. Return to Zender. Delivery to the watchtower. Okay. Could someone deliver something to the soldiers in the Imperial Army's watchtower for me? If so, I will be at the trading post Kittel. Trading post. Okay. Turning over a new leaf. Okay, whatever. Helping gather some medical herbs, and there's even a request from Zendergate. It looks like you have chosen tasks that will help us become familiar with the Highlands. That's the idea. I put a lot of thoughts into choosing tasks that would give you a nice strapping overview of life here. As I said yesterday, you should be able to complete all of the requests in the southwestern reaches of the Highlands. Understood. Thanks again. I will grind. At least 2 hours or so. Yep, we have been having lunch back here in the settlement. Also, I wouldn't recommend leaving the settlement without your horse. The Highlands are very vast. I would hate if any of you got lost or collapsed out there because you headed out on foot. That's true. We best pay ahead to where we are going. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Take care, everyone. Okay, we will. The settlement contains 3 useful facilities. The Elder Home acts as an orbital factory. The trading post acts as a weapon armor shops. The lodging yard allows you to rest. Okay. Okay. Lovely family. Elder Home. North Highlands South. North Highlands North. Okay, this comes later. In the afternoon. Home lodging yard. Trading post. Home. Elder Home. I have returned. Welcome back, Gaius. Allow me to welcome your school friends too. Welcome back indeed. I see you all got plenty of rest last night. You may not be here long, but we hope to learn much from the people of Nord. Oh, we are pleased to give you all here. I have already an idea. That's something else. I have an idea. I will not say anything now, and maybe they will mention it themselves. I will be praying to the winds and adios. Okay, do this. Thank you for your concern. We will have to make most of the field study. Yes, we will. Let's try to use this. Rest. We can also rest here. Modify and exchange. Is there anything we have now? Tempest Mess, of course, but can we unlock those two? No. Can I synthesize some quartz? Hydro cannon. I produce this. I need this. Flame tongue. This also seems useful. I need impale too. Or Epica too. Augment quartz. Maybe she a seal, a luminous ray. Maybe I give her hydrogen. A powerful spell as well for water magic. Okay, I need to go to the trading post. This is our settlement store. And they have recently started selling Erebonian weapons and tools from Zendergate to Huntress. Seems like we will be using this place a lot while we are here. It's funny when Alice asks him, who are you sending this to? Oh, hello there, Gaius. I have to admit I'm still rather surprised at just how many people you have gotten to know while you have been gone. I'm glad I get to meet them all. I'm happy that everyone thinks that way. It's nice to feel welcome, isn't it? Agreed. By the way, you are Kittler, right? I think you put a request for us. That's me. As you can see, we have got a respectable range of stock here. We even trade with people outside the settlement. That said, the delivery I want you to make isn't really related to any of that. Do you have the time? Yes, of course. We are ready. You are really helping me out there. Thank you. From what I recall, you want us to deliver something to the Imperial Army's watchtower, correct? What exactly will we be delivering? Well, first there is this fresh cheese made from our sheep's milk. Then there is some cured and smoked sheep meat. Furthermore, there's... So essentially you wish for us to deliver food to them. All of which was made here. Yes, that's right. We have been on friendly terms with the Imperial Army for a while now, you see. Sharing our produce with them is our way of saying thank you. Considering how delicious the food here is, I'm almost jealous. But I have to agree with her there. Who should we deliver this then to? A soldier named Satz should be standing by the entrance of the watchtower, so hand it over to him. Just tell him I sent you and things should go smoothly. Here you go. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. I think this is a good opportunity to make a short break. I grind a bit, and before I go to the watchtower, of course, I start a new recording. 1, 2, 3. Hi. Hello and welcome. As you see here, I have worked quite a lot. It's not yet on level 4, but I think it also cannot reach level 4 through fighting. But it is nearly level 4, maybe just a few points missing. And I will fight also in this before the end of this field study. So I will just continue with the main story now. So, and one of the quests that I had was going to the watchtower. So where's the watchtower? By the way, there are 2 things I need to do and wanted to do and actually did not do while I was still there are 2 things. Here's a chest and here's a chest, and both I will have to open. I also want to explore the mountain here, so that's something I want to do now. So first the chest here. Okay. I just grinded a bit. I have not opened the special chests. I do this now. together with you guys.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest. Come on then. It's my turn.
Okay. Seems like a normal monster thing. Let me see. 110 water, new material and defense. Okay. Hey.
My turn.
Moment. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I killed the monster. It took not too long, 5 minutes, but yeah, you should see some interesting stuff in this kind of things. Let me see. Attacks crafts can seal or burn enemies. 10% chance. I take this. Let's see. Maybe I put it later also and give it to someone else. There's another chest from the same type. Yeah. In the deep, in the corner here.
Oh, there seems to be a treasure chest here.
Well, shall we begin?
Another one of those. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3. And we are nearly done. And we are done.
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
Let's see what we'll find. Flame tongue. I already had this, or? Do I want to go up this mountain? I think I want to go up this mountain. Okay, so let's do this. Let's explore a bit before we go to the watchtower. We will go to the same region here in all of the 4 games at a certain point. So being aware already about a few things is not so bad. Now that I'm recording, I'm also not I have the feeling that I might accidentally trigger something because I am recording. So whatever will happen, you will also see it.
It's enormous. Stay on guard.
It's a treasure chest.
I don't even need to fight this monster. I don't need the XP right now, or the Sepith. Is there something else? Hey, let's continue. Hey, I save. Just in case. I'm not sure what happens here. If anything happens at all. Wow, they look even bigger by close. This is the stone circle we saw on the way to the settlement yesterday. I'm still surprised by the size. Well, like I said yesterday, these were supposedly placed here over 1,000 years ago. Some days this used to be some kind of ceremonial site, but we don't know much more than that. I can't help but wonder what they could possibly build something like this without the use of modern technology. I think it's that sense of mystery that really enchants people. I think you need later you will also fight here big monsters at some point in the later games. So yeah. Interesting. I have to take a look at something. Okay, let's head to the watchtower. I think the chests are mostly in the at the edges. There's something here. I have to go to Zender Gate anyway, so I will take a look at in this chest later. Soft stone. Prevents petrify. Ah, the watchtower is there. Okay.
Is this the way to the watchtower?
Yeah, just keep heading along this path.
Hey, let's do it. But this is the Imperial Watchtower. It seems like they have got the bare minimum in terms of facilities and armaments. That's true as well. Yep. There's the person we have to bring the stuff to. Actually, we came here to bring you something from the settlement. Hmm. Great, that sounds nice. Thank you. That's nice. Yeah, it's not so far, right? I mean, also the Empire built this tower here as an appearance, so who cares? I don't. Yeah, I would say the same. It's luckily for the people of North, not the most interesting place for either of these countries, I guess. Thanks for showing us the way. We are grateful for the opportunity. Glad to hear it. Or yeah, would you mind giving this to Kitter when you go back to the settlement? Okay. Oh, okay. That's nice. Giving gifts to one another, that's nice. That's great. And also the military base from here. Kind of, you see from this perspective, you can also see it from here. It's, I think, not so close.
Let's get going.
Okay, I think I have done the... Anyway, note, yeah, I want to go to the quest tab and chapter 3. I did this. Ah yeah, okay, we have to do this as well. Okay, we do it. Of course. Okay, around this mountain here. I like North very much. I think there's something nice coming up with Green Alisa as well, but that's just part of. I mean, it's in general a wonderful, beautiful area. This brightness, this vastness, it's perfect. Although it takes a while to reach certain regions, of course. But anyway. Or did you deliver it already? Yeah, the soldier we talked to was really happy about the tool. He even asked us to deliver this to you as a thanks. Just take it, don't be unfriendly. Okay. Okay, the doctor. I have to go to the doctor. Oh hey there, Gaius. I see your friends from the academy are here too. Good to meet you all. I'm the settlement doctor of sorts. Sounds like a tough job. Even more so if he happens to be the only one here able to fill the position. Good point there, Jesus. He makes all sorts of medicine for essentially everyone here in the settlement. We're all heavily in debt to him. Come on now, you all do far more for me than I do for you. That aside, don't hesitate to stop by again when you're staying here. I will provide you with anything you are looking for. That is indeed a big help. If it's alright with you, can we move on to the topic of my request now? Of course. Allow me to explain then. I'm in the middle of ripping up some medicine for the horses here, you see. I would like you to collect the medical herb I need for that. Are the horses ill? Oh no, nothing like that. It's more of a vaccine to prevent a certain disease the horses here can catch. And yes, which is why I need you to collect some Ebola grass for me. Just look for some plants with yellow flowers in the southern region of the highlands. You should have too much. You shouldn't have too much of an issue finding it. With guys around at least. In terms of how many I need, I think 5 should do it. Let me just note it down. Okay, got it. We should make haste then. We will head out now. Thanks. Good luck. Okay. Hey, a moment. I go to the Ada's home. Can I? Can I exchange? $38,000. I have also a lot of other sappets, which I will maybe save for later. That's a good one of the advantages when you do this kind of things. There is something I want to have. I want to petrify this. This I want something I have. And then I will think about. I want a pay cut. Okay, let's do this. Moment, something else. I have to check chapter 3. Return to Linda. I have a very important request or class 7 pertaining to a monster prowling the high. Okay, a monster quest. That's I do this last. Ah, it's marked on the map. How thoughtful. Could this be? You got it. This is Ebona grass. Oh, it's lovely. I assume we can just pull the entire thing out. Yeah, we just have to be careful not to damage it. Yeah, allow me. Oh, hey. That's good.
Let's get going.
There's another. There's the next. There are 3. There are more than just 5. That's good. Then I will not take this from the top there, but I will go up in the corner there next.
It's enormous. Stay on guard.
No problem. Don't be afraid. Number 3. So I will go here. Take those 2. Oh,
Very well, I will serve as your opponent. My turn. You're in my way.
the last one. That makes 5, I believe. Is that enough, guys? It is. Let's make back here. Let's go back. But first, I take this chest.
Oh, there seems to be a treasure chest here.
Okay. Maybe not that useful, but whatever. Stone circle. Mountain. This way. I don't even need to take a look at the map. I know it is this way. Here you go. Welcome back. Seems like you all made it back in one piece. Yeah, no issue here. Can you check to make sure we have collected the right thing? Sure, give it here. Yep, these are what I was looking for. Thanks a lot. You have saved me that hassle of getting them myself. Oh yeah, please. That's good. Let's see what this is about. I don't know. I don't know all of the sapphires or quartz. Makes enemies more likely to notice you. I don't need this either. I mean, I don't need to run away from the monsters, but I also don't need the attention that much. So it's okay. I'm on to the nugget. I like the music as well.
Well, here we are.
Let's go meet with the Lieutenant General.
Let's do it. Don't need to use the weapon. Oh, this is important. Yeah, prevent, seal and mute, poison, blind and burn, freeze, petrify and stay down, and sleep, nightmares, faint and confuse. I have some money left, so what do I need for Reen and Alisa? Reen has and keeps also the prevent death blow thing. But then I also give him this. Faint is annoying, sleep, nightmare and confuse. Yes, I take this for Reen. Poison, blind and burn, seal and mute her. I need also red. I will at first equip them also. I need death blow. Okay, and death blow and freeze, petrify und stat down. I want to have her also. So he is well equipped. There's also a dark pendulum, but you can't buy it here, so it seems. So death blow, and death blow, freeze, petrify and staton. She sleep, nightmare, faint and confuse, and poison, blind and burn. And seal and mute. That's awesome. This is a great success. But okay, I save also. The Grey Locket, that's the name of the thing which prevents everything. But first here, this. Okay. Thank you for coming. Looks like you were able to get a good night's rest after your long journey. Yes, we were. Thank you for your concern, sir. And thank you again for preparing those horses for us yesterday. We really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule for us. Oh, no need to thank me. It was the least I could do to welcome Gaius back to his homeland. Thank you very much. I wouldn't have been able to enroll in the academy if not for your recommendation. I'm truly grateful. It did seem like the two of you were no strangers. I can hardly imagine the circumstances that would give Gaius would give cause for a normal to meet an imperial officer. It does boggle the mind, doesn't it? But actually I owe a great debt to Gaius. He saved my life. We first met around a year ago, but back when I took up my post here at Syndicate. While out on an inspection of the highlands, I found myself surrounded by a peak of wolf-like beasts. Then, out of nowhere, young Gaius came galloping in, spear in hand, and to pull my ass out of the fire. What a rage to meet. It was like a textbook definition of acting without thinking. No, you should be proud of yourself. There I was on the defensive, cautiously gauging my best course of action, when Gaius barreled into the fray all alone and fought off the loot of them. And this was a year ago, back when he was just 16. So he's 17 now. Okay. Anyway, let's move around to business. Yes. Are you ready for me to explain what I would like you to do? Absolutely, please do so. It was something about hunting down a dangerous monster that's been sighted around here, right? Indeed, it's a furious beast and a dangerous one. I've had reports coming in of people being attacked on their way across the highlands. It does sound like the kind of problem that's best not ignored. Is it possible to send the army after it? My first thought was to do exactly that. Unfortunately, it never stays in one place for too long. As such, we were able to pinpoint a specific location where we could mount an operation against it. How vast the plains are, hunting a target that's constantly moving isn't an easy task. You said initially through so doesn't that mean? Sharp thinking, Miss Milstein. Several days ago we managed to discover at least one of its haunts. And right as I was about to draw up plans for an operation, I was informed you would be paying us a visit. I figured a good battle might be just the right kind of mission for your field study. Would you mind telling us where we can find that monster, sir? We have tracked it to a basin that lies northeast of Syndicate. Though it is always on the move, it appears to linger in that area during this time of day. I would like to ask you to head there right away and exterminate it for us. Understood. Leave everything to us, and we won't let you down. Excellent. I'm counting on you then. This basin shouldn't be okay. Take care. Understood, sir. Alright, we will look here. Okay. Let's do this. A good situation to test out my new awesome things which prevent for me death blow, faint, confuse, nightmare, and sleep.
Let's get going.
Ah, there it is. Let's go there. I see it already, I think, but I'm not sure. Let's take a look what I saw. You see? Is this a furious beast? Maybe. Either way, we will exterminate it. 40 minutes only. It's okay. Still, I will definitely beat the monster, and then at some point after the monster, we will end the episode and start a new one. Let's make sure we are fully prepared. Okay.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
I'll handle this.
Let's see how tough it is. Okay.
It's my turn.
Thanks.
Let's see.
Flames, gather on my blade. Strike. Here we go.
It's annoying.
Leave it to me. Arcus, activate. Take this. My turn. Sit. Leave it to me. Arcus, activate. Together, we're unbeatable.
Voice breaker. I'm curious what this does. It looks like that it takes care of our task. It seems so. I hope this will go some way towards repaying the debts I owe to the Lieutenant General. Okay. Let's do this, yeah. But at first I want to check what I just found. This voice breaker. He instantly teleports back. So you were able to defeat the beast. Excellent work. I really appreciate your assistance. This wins allow us to prevail. Ha, so it seems. Here you are reward for a job well done. You have earned it. Speed breaker. I'm curious now about speed breaker and voice breaker. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Always glad to be of service. Even had we not prevailed the troops we have. Perhaps so, but I appreciate your assistance nonetheless. Even against a monster, I would rather avoid deploying soldiers. Mobilizing troops tends to alarm people. I'm sure we may have been able to defeat it, but this was a better outcome for all concerned. I see that it does make sense. Okay, but what now? So okay, I can now take a look. I'm curious. Voice breaker. Attacks craft to cause okay. Speed breaker. It's okay. It was not perfect, but it's okay. Death blow. Freeze, petrify, stat down. I will probably I wanted this. I will maybe change this again, depending on where I go. But probably I will also regret that I did this, because death blow is super annoying. But
Let's get going.
seal and mute is also super annoying. That's why. I will keep it this at first though. When I go into a region where I know death blow is something monsters do, I will change this again maybe. But yeah, for now, what's my next mission? Walk through the field study tasks. What does this mean? I have to go back to the settlement for lunch. I will do so. I will skip this walking. I will actually end the episode here. 1, 2, 3.